Hello guys, and welcome to another little tutorial on how to build a simple item collecting system, especially if you're trying to collect items through a wall without having to use a lot of hoppers. Now, look at this. It's the most simplest way to build a minecart collecting system. Now, as you can see, nothing's going right now, but if you do this, everything will happen. Now, minecart will go back and forth, and you gotta make sure that that if you're using all golden rails, that the last power source here is not powering this line, because if you're making this, it's tileable, but you'll also have a hopper line moving over here, over there. You can solve this easily, I think, if you just make this pointing down into another hopper line, but that would mean that you would need two hopper lines. So I don't think it's very resource efficient to do that. As you can see, it powers this comparator, which unpowers this torch, which unpowers this block, which is powering, which was powering powered rail. Now that the powered rail is like this, it's just gonna sit on this hopper till all the items in its inventory get funneled out to the hopper, and we're almost there, and it will just go off. So you need a 9-block powered rail line to do this. And the reason why we use powered rails is even though it's expensive, if this minecart hopper unloads randomly when you're leaving chunks or whatever, or this is on a chunk boundary, let's actually see if it's on a chunk boundary. No, it's not on chunk boundary. But if it improperly loads and it's not on a hopper rail, which gives it an acceleration, it will not, let's put it like this, it will not function, as the hopper will just stay in one place and just not do anything, and you're going to miss out on all the drops around here. Get it fixed, you're going to have to just push it and nudge it. So here we're going to make it tileable. The thing about placing rails is that you don't place at the end first, because it will just connect the ends. You need to place it before the end so that it has another line to connect to. And then you go like this. Just put a comparator right there. Redstone torch here, and a repeater there. We're going to test it to see what happens to other lines. And as you can see, it's not powering this block. Fix that. What happens if we've got another minecart running? I'm going to show you something right now. So you can leave a minecart like this, right? It's not moving, but the hitbox actually extends past the rails of a moving minecart. So if you want to get everyone unstuck, you can just do that. You just make one of them moving, and then it will move every one of them. But that requires that you make this tileable design, because if it's more than one block, it will not interact with the other minecarts. For example, it will not interact. The reason why we want the ones on the hopper unpowered is because of this. Now, if you're dropping a huge load of items on there, you're going to unpower all the lines, and that's because the items are traveling through the hopper system. And since we're detecting if an item is in the hopper or not, it'll just stop every minecart in its tracks. And the reason why we don't make it like 2 lines or something is because if this is unpowered, the minecart would actually get stuck in a place where it can't detect the wall and go back up. And as you can see, it's working, it's functioning properly. You can make this without any regrets, and it would be a great way to do stuff. Now, obviously there aren't that many mob systems that actually need this, but it's a great way if you're just making a fall chamber, right? Especially with a slime farm or something. You'll see Ilmango's tutorials about slime farm that use heavy rail systems, rayworks, stuff in the technical community that use huge hopper or minecart systems, and I believe it's very helpful to know how to do this tileably, because you can just spend a lot of time thinking about how to actually power some rails or something like that, first farms, and I don't think you want to really struggle on that. But it'd be a great learning experience. As you can see, everything's in here. What a great little short tutorial. And see you guys next time. Good day, good night, life. Bye.